Good morning, my NPP peeps, and welcome to the new service. Thank you for being the founding members. I think we're gonna make some money together. There's been a lot of things that I have learned over the last year, especially this year. To make money each and every week in any market. And that is the goal of this service, to set your weekly profit goal, make that weekly profit goal. Even in a volatile market like this, it's doable. I'm making a living, and I would like for you to make a living from this as well, so that you can do what you want to do. And you don't have to, the goal is for each and every one of us to not have to rely on another source of income. We make our weekly profit goal each week. We can be our own man, our own woman, and be free. That's the goal, freedom. So how do we do that this week? Well, let's look at the SPY. I have been trading a lot of just the SPY and making a pretty good living just doing that. So the SPY right now, I don't know if you guys have been following me on my other Twitter feed lately, but I've been looking for this 390 target for a while. And we've come all the way down here, tested this 390. This 390 level is the 0.382 fib retrace. This line right here is drawn all the way from the March 2020 lows to the top in January of this year, around 4,800. And that's right at 390. We finally hit it and bounced. And we're right at this red line right here, which is the 8 EMA. We can clear this 8 EMA. I think we get a run to the 21 EMA, this blue line, which is right around 415. Now this 21 EMA is rapidly coming down, so we might meet around 410, 412 on the way up. So that in between 410 and 415 is going to be my target for a bounce. So today I'm looking at getting long either the SPY common right around, if it can break above this 8 EMA, and then go for this 21 EMA. So that will be our trigger, is a break above. Pretty much it was Friday's high where it went right to the 8 EMA, and we'll go for this 415, and our stop will be a move below Friday's low, which was 395.61. So if it starts getting into this gap right here, it's very possible that we not only retest the lows, but come all the way down here to this 372, 373 level, which is this head and shoulders pattern target. Okay, if we dip back below this 390 at any point, I think we hit this 372, 373 level, because that's what this head and shoulders pattern suggests we might get to. So just, we're definitely not going to let ourselves get caught up in that. We'll get stopped out early. But there is a lot of nice reward up here, and I think it's worth taking because we are so oversold that I think a bounce is way more likely first before another sell-off. So that's what we're going to do. I'm probably going to go long either 500 shares of common, or I might even do a risk reversal where I sell puts down here, betting that this low holds, and then buy calls up here. Basically sell the puts, use the money that I get from the premium in the puts to buy the calls up here, and make a synthetic long that way. Don't know yet, haven't decided, but we'll see how the market, what kind of market action, price action we get at the open, and then we'll go from there. Now on the bullish side, on the extreme bullish side, maybe a bottom's in. Maybe this was the bottom of the year and we're heading to all-time highs. What we want to see for that to happen is at least to test this 21 EMA, a pullback, a hold. Okay, we don't go below these lows, and then another wave up to not only test this first downtrend line, but break above. We break above that first downtrend line, then we test this second downtrend line. If we can get above the second downtrend line, then I'll start to say, hey, maybe the bottom's in. But until we do that, the bears are still in control of this market, and we're only going to be playing bounces. Okay, so that's the note on the SPY, and I'm looking to get long this today, hopefully. I think there's some money to be made in this SPY trade. All right, I do have a couple of swing ideas. Not many. This market is very difficult to swing. You know, you have to be pretty quick in this market. You got to take profits when they're there, because you're going to lose them quick, because this market is selling every rally. But a couple swing ideas that I think are interesting is oil, USO. Okay, this one is a little bit volatile. Well, a little bit, very volatile. You can see we're making a series of higher lows, and it keeps bouncing back. Low here, higher low here, higher low here, higher low here. And now we're testing the top of the range. If we can break through the top of this range, I think it's very possible we could get 92 to 100 in this USO. And then I'm going to set my stop pretty conservative at the low of Friday, which would be 79.93. So if we can bust above 82.50, I'll get long with a stop at 79.93. If it wants to fill this gap again, I just want to be out, because, you know, it might be a shake and bake, get bulls long, and then sell them off and head lower. So this will have a very tight stop on it. So that's USO. And another one, and guys, these aren't sexy names. Okay? These ideas are not sexy at all. But right now, if you want to swing, it's the non-sexy names that are working. So this CVBF, it's a financial. Okay, they're a small bank in the Southwest, small bank chain. And despite financials, the financial sector completely selling off. I mean, there's just obliteration in like JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America. This one has held up pretty well. And you can see it on a longer time frame. It's got a nice cup and handle. You got this cup, you got this handle. We're starting to make higher lows. You got this low here, higher, this low here, higher. And if it wants to bust out and break out of this cup and handle pattern, I think we could get 28.29, okay, up here. The 1.618 fib retrace from this high to this low is right around 28.29. So if it can bust through this top here, that'd be my target. And then my stop would be below last week's lows, right around, looks like 22.92. So pretty tight stop, but the reward could be good. So those are my two long ideas. Like I said, not sexy, but in this market, if you're going to swing and try to hold something, it seems like not sexy is the way to go, because they're selling all the other high growth tech stocks. As soon as they get any kind of green, they're selling them off. So I'm looking to, if I'm going to swing, I'm looking to hide out in the stuff they're not paying attention to. Okay, so that's swing. And now let's go to some put premium. So selling puts just to capture premium. The steel sector is completely washed out. Okay, we had a massive run here. This is NUE, Nucor. Massive run here, and we're selling off all the way down to the 200 SMA, right around the 0.618 retrace. from this low to this high. I think this 200 SMA holds. I don't want to get long this thing yet. Definitely not. I don't want to get long trying to catch a falling knife. But I do think selling premium here in the 110 strike at this 0.786 right into support. I think that holds for the week. So I'm looking to sell weekly calls, see what I can get at the open for this 110 area. So I'm looking to sell the 110 puts, weekly puts in NUE. So why am I selling weekly puts? Because I want money. I want that money in my hands. I want that money to be profit at the end of the week. Because remember, we're trying to make weekly profit goals. I want that put premium to expire, profit in my hand at the end of the week, so I can have that to help make my weekly profit goal. Same thing with STLD. Steel name, it's been absolutely obliterated in this market sell-off. After a nice run up, the 0.618 retrace right at the 200 SMA is at 70. So I'm going to be looking to sell the 70 puts. Right, that's right at support. Okay, that's right at this high right here, right at this previous support area right here where it tested and then went higher. I'm going to try to sell the 70 puts here near open to collect premium for the week. Okay, weekly puts. That's the name of the game, and the premium game is selling that weekly put premium, collecting that premium, and then moving on to the next week. Those are the plays today. I will be writing a blog at the end of the day, each and every day throughout the week, to keep you apprised of new developments, new trades, and how our current trades are doing as well. So make sure to check your email box at the end of each and every day. I'll have a write up there, and then we're going to do these Zoom calls every Monday. Every Monday to set up the week, we'll have a Zoom call. I'll answer questions, and then the rest of the week I'll be communicating through to you through Twitter and the Substack, and you'll receive that Substack in your email inbox. Okay, Kent, I know you're eating breakfast, man, but you got any questions?
Hey, no, sounds like a good plan. Thanks.
Okay. So I look for that SPY. Hopefully we can get into that SPY pretty early, and then these put premium plays I'll probably try to get on pretty early too. But that's it. I will talk to you guys next Monday, but look in your email inbox at the end of the day for a recap and a plan for tomorrow. All right, guys, I will talk to you next Monday. See you later.